Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rochelle and this is Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry I've been a little bit MIA. I think I missed two videos, but I've been pretty busy. I did work both of my travel job and my per diem job the last 2 weeks, so I just had a lot going on. I didn't have enough time to film and edit at the same time. So yeah, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. I cannot believe it's the end of March. Can you guys believe that? Anyways, today we're gonna be doing our weekly check-in, but I'm doing check-ins for 2 weeks. I'm not gonna go over the entire thing because there's a lot of transactions, and as well as we're gonna do a bill swap as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I don't really know how this is gonna go yet, but what we're gonna do first things first is we're gonna take out the money from my $1 savings challenge so we can use that as change. So I'm not gonna take everything, but let's see what we might be able to use. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, so that's 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, $50. So maybe just 50 to start, and if we need some more change, we'll come back to this. All right, so first things first, we're gonna pull money out of car. So I did go get an oil change recently, a couple of days ago actually, and I did get an oil change. I had to get new wipers, and I also had to get my engine filter replaced. I also had to get my cabin filter replaced, but they didn't have any in stock, so they just cleaned it out for this time. So for car, that was $190 that I spent for that. And then I spent another extra $75 to buy stuff from Amazon. I got a seat cover for when in the summertime. I have leather seats, so they get really hot to sit on. I got a license plate cover. I got an emergency glass breaker and a seat belt cutter. I don't know if you guys saw the news recently where like there's a bridge that collapsed, so that kind of gave me a little bit of a scare. I do go through a lot of bridges and tunnels whenever I go to my travel job, so I figured it's best to have one just in case. And a couple weeks ago I also got a steering wheel cover. I ordered another license plate cover, but I didn't like that one, so I'm actually gonna have to return it, but I'm waiting to get the new one that I ordered before I return anything. So anyways, for car total, we're gonna pull out $293.15. So we're gonna pull out 294. I think that's almost what everything we have here. So 100, 200, 50, 70, 90, and then a 5. So 295. And then we are gonna go ahead and put $2 back. So yeah, 293.15. I'm just gonna leave the 15 cents and pull that out of my bank account. So car now has $25, $31, and $32 left. All right, next is health, and for health we are pulling out $532. So the 520 here is gonna be for the spin classes that I bought. So $520 for 20 spin classes. I also had to get eardrops because my left ear was bothering me, and I had to get it cleaned out, so I did buy some eardrops. And lastly, I also got a prescription refill, but that was only for $1. So total for health, we're pulling out 532. So this is a 500 placeholder, and then we're gonna go ahead and pull 40. So now we need $8 back. So that's $5, $6, $7, and $8. All right, so for health, we now have left over 100, 20, 40, 5, 50, 5, 56, 57, and 58. So 158 is left in health. And that is it actually for this binder. The rest of the money we're going to be pulling out of my weekly envelopes and my fixed envelopes. So for the first envelope is for monthlies. So this here is my April and May apartment rent. I do have to pay my rent for the month of April, and that's for $1,000. So I'm gonna pull this 1,000 placeholder. So now we have 500 left for monthlies. Next is food, and I don't think I have enough money here. For food, I have to pull out $398. I did have a whole bunch of food transactions. There is one thing here where I went to visit my friend. She had her baby, so I ended up bringing food. So let's see what we have. So I need $398, and I have 150, 200, 20, 45, 50. Oh, this is 100. So okay, so 100, 200, 50, 300, 20, 45, and 50. So 350. So I need $48 more to cover this entire charge. So let's see. I think what I'm gonna do is just pull that out of leisure. So we'll go back here and pull out $48. So I'm gonna pull 20, 40, and 50, and then I give myself $2 back in change. All right, so all the food charges have been covered. Next up is transportation, and for transportation I spent $54.64. I'm gonna go back and double check that because I feel like I've spent more money for gas than that. Okay, it looks like it's correct. So $54.64. So we're gonna pull out 55 out of transportation. So we're gonna pull this 50 and a 10, so that's 60, and then I'm gonna put $5 back. So transportation has 150, 70, and 175 left. I definitely need to put gas in my car tomorrow because I was going to work tonight, and I was going to my travel job. So halfway through my drive there, they called me and canceled my shift. So I basically drove halfway and had to come back. And I'm not going to be getting paid for the day for that. So yeah. All right, next up is for me. And for my envelope, I spent $152.36. So today, me and my daughter actually went to the salon and got our haircuts. So a little bit of it is from that. I believe, let's see, majority of it, $126 is for that. I did get a haircut, a blowout, and then we got this leave-in conditioner. I just got one bottle, so I split it between me and my daughter's envelope because we are both going to be using it. And then another thing, on the 20th, I had to go buy lotion because I ran out of lotion at my apartment. So that was for $11.37. So in total. Oh, and I also bought, I actually wanted to try Glamnetic nails. So I actually bought a set from Amazon yesterday. So that is for $15. So that's coming out of mine. So again, in total, it's $152.36. So we're going to do 160. So 120, 45, and 160. All right, so 160 minus, we're going to go ahead and do 153. So I need $7 back. So that's 5, 6, and 7. So I now have 150, 70, 5, 6, and 177 left. Perfect. Now my daughter, she spent a total of $103.99. So her haircut, blowout, and the leave-in conditioner was $69. And she ended up buying one more thing last week. She had to get this like little figure for $35. Something that she really wanted. So again, for her total, it's 104. So we're gonna pull out Let's see how much we have here. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. All right, so this is 50, 70, 80, 90, 105. So that's 105. And we needed 104. So she just needs $1 back, which is perfect. So now she has 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, and 341 left in her envelope. All right, next is my dog Rue, and I just had to order a refill of his farmer's dog. I only got a little bit of the packs this time. I last time I ordered it, I had to order a whole bunch, but I just don't have enough room in my fridge for that. So let's see, $100 for him. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So now he has leftover 150. Okay, and then for home, we are pulling out $25.94, so $26. For home, what did I buy? So for home, I had to buy detergent for my apartment. Let's see what else. I got facial tissues and a pouch that I'm actually going to be putting in my car, but instead of pulling out of car, I pulled it out of home. And then I had to buy dryer sheets today. So yeah, total $25.94, so $26. So let's pull out, I need more ones. So let's go back here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I don't have any more. Let's see, what can I do? So I need $26, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull 25 for now. So 10.25, and then if I have more change later, I'll go ahead and grab another $1 from here. And then lastly is leisure, and for leisure I am pulling out $44.38, and for that that is for food that I bought for our family. About 3 days ago we got Panera, and that was for $44.38, so that's $45 we're pulling out of here. So we're gonna pull the 5 and 2 20s, so 20, 40, and 45. All right, so now we have leftover 50, 70, 90, 100, and $2, so 102. Now what we're gonna do next, I have to put $50 of this back into, should I do that now or should I do my bill swap first? Okay, let's just go ahead and count what this is, and then let's make sure I have the same amount once I finish the unstuffing and my bill swap. So right now we have 1,500, 600, 700 in placeholders. So that's 1,700. So 1, 2, 300 and $100 bills. So plus 300. So that's 2,000. So 51, 52, 250 plus 250. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60. So 360 in 20s. And then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, $90 in 10s. So plus 90. And for 5s, we have 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. So plus 55, so $2,755, which we actually needed for my total for my unstuffing was $2,704.46. So minus the 50 that we pulled out of the $1 savings challenge, we have 2,705, which is what I need. But in the end, this is what we should have. after my bill swap, if that makes any sense. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I don't think I have anything to change here. This is my financial goals and my investment envelopes. So there's nothing here. I have 15K in emergency fund. In general savings, I have 500. My house savings challenge, I have 5,000. My buffer, I think I have 200. Yes, so 200 in placeholders. And then these are my investment envelopes. Let's see. So for my IRA, I have 1,000, 500, 600, 700, 800. So 1,800. I think I'm going to actually, oh no, I don't have another 100. So let me see if I have more 100 placeholders here. Okay. So I can't exchange anything here. All right, next is for my taxable. I have 100, 200, and 300, so nothing there. 18K at 18. I have 1,500, 600, so nothing here. And that is it for this binder. Okay, now let's move on to this binder here. All right, so for car, we have 25, 30, and 32. So all we can do is change these two 5s for a 10. All right, health. 20, 45, 50. So we'll switch this for a 50. And that's all we can do here. Okay, trips, I have 50, 70, 90, 5, 100. So this is 100. Okay. Actually, do I want to put a placeholder? I think I'm going to go ahead and put a placeholder here. So I'll switch this 100 for a 100 placeholder. And I'm gonna have to write that down because I need to know what to put back to the bank and into what account. So okay, so I'm just gonna write here trips. I have to put $100 into that account. All right, so this is all condensed. Next is birthdays, and for this one, I do have a $100 bill. I'm gonna switch for a placeholder, so that's 100. So this is birthdays. I have to put 100. And then 20, 40, 5, and 50. And that's all that we can do here. Yes, okay. Next is Christmas, and we can do more placeholders here. So let me grab some more. I don't know if I have. Yes, I do. So I'm gonna add another 500 placeholder. So in the end now, what did I say? I said 2,755 plus another 500 placeholder. So that should be 3,255 in the end, if we're counting placeholders also. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm switching all the cash into placeholders. So that's 150, 70, 95, 200. So all of this is going back to the bank under my Christmas account. So that's 200 in placeholder. 200. All right, so we have 300 for Christmas. Okay, next is celebrations. And all we can do is switch these two 5s for a 10. And that is all we have. All right, next is school. And for school, we can do 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. Wait, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95. So not quite. But we can switch these 20, 45, and 50 for a $50 bill. And I don't think I'll switch this one. So we still have 195 in school. All right, next is extracurriculars. And for this one, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, another 100. So I think we'll keep this in cash as well. So 300 is now in extracurriculars, which actually I think I'm gonna put it in placeholder because we don't need this money until my daughter starts her next cheer session. So that's $300 going back to the bank. So that's 1, 2, and 300 in placeholder. Perfect. Next is electronics. And for this one, we can go ahead and switch 10, 15, and 20. And that is all that we can do. So I have 1, 2, 3, 400 in placeholders, 50, 70, and 80, 480. And last here is YouTube, and we can do 2 10s for $820. All right, and that is all that we can do here. All right, now lastly, let's move on to our last binder, which has our fixed and my spending envelopes. So this is all good. Annuals, we have 500, 600, 750, 70, and 80. I don't think I have any more 100 placeholders. Let me just double check. I actually do. So how many do I need? So I need 2 more. So that's another 200 placeholders. So we'll do 1 and 2. Sorry if this is a little bit messy. So we're gonna switch these 200s for 200 placeholders. And that's what we have for annuals. Food is empty. Transportation is all good. All right, my envelope, also all good. Okay, my daughter's envelope, she's also all good. My dog Rue, also good. Next is home, and this one is all good. And then the last one here is leisure, and we can switch this for 100, but I don't think I will. I think we're also actually gonna go to the movies tonight. We're gonna go watch Ghostbusters, so I'm just gonna leave this as is. All right, and then the next thing we have to do is put the $50 that, actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and count. So now in total for this stack should be $3,455. So let's see what we have. So I have 1,500 in placeholder. So 1,500 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900 plus 51, 50, 200. And 20s, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600 in 20s. 10s, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and 110. That's 110. And then fives, we have 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45. So 145. And that is correct. That is what we were supposed to have, 3,455. Now we're going to take $50 out of this and putting that back into my $1 savings challenge that we pulled in the beginning. So we don't have any ones, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull more fives. So 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, and 50. This way we can use this for my next unstuffing. All right, I'm contemplating if I actually should keep them in fives or just grab a 50. We do have a bunch of fives in here already. So let's see what we have. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, and 50. So I'm actually going to switch this for a 50. And then 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45. So 45. I think this one we can keep. And then just a few ones left in here. Now my next cash stuffing, I am going to pull the ones that are left in the other binders and putting them back here. Okay, now that we pulled $50 out of there, we now should have 3,405. So 3,405, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 700 of that is going into my high yield, because that is what the money that we replaced with placeholders. So minus 700. So now 2,705, which is what we originally needed to put back to my checking account to pay for my spending that I did in the last 2 weeks. So that is actually perfect. We have everything that we need. I hope this video helped you in some way. If anything is confusing, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. But yeah, that is it for this video, you guys. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.